Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Here we are heading back to do some diving. We are headed to CRIMSICA, if I remember correctly. Gonna go hang out with the Gloom bugs. See what all the chaos we've been hearing about is all about. Gonna just hop right into the first match we see here.
Initiating FTL jump to the CRIMSICA
Okay,
system.
so we got two other level 150s in here. You know, as is with anything, it's usually a bit of a toss-up. I don't think level is necessarily, at least in this game, less so, indicative of player skill as much as time in game. So we're going with a trusty loadout that we've really been enjoying lately. The Orbital Gatling Barrage, the Gas Mines, Supply Pack, and the Speargun, of course. Speargun has just been so good for us lately. Between the CC elements, the ability to one-shot most enemies, and being able to bully both Chargers and Bile Titans with the penetration and the ability to stun them is just really good. So we get our gear down real quick here. Probably could have waited, but we tend to get greedy when it comes to getting our weapons and gear down, so hey, twice or it's luck, right? Didn't intend to do that, but you know, as Bob Ross said, it's a happy accident. So here we are, just kind of getting an idea of what's going on. We can kind of see that there's enemies around us. Oh, squirrel. So we're gonna get to work right away here. Bomb. And as always, guys, shoot everything first. But never hesitate to spin and jump off of a tall spot. Anyway. Alright, we're being silly. So we see that our teammate here, L1, has prompted a breach, so we're gonna get set up here. We're gonna get the gas mines in this open area here so that they're gonna kind of surround us. That way this breach, if they start filtering towards us, they have to come straight through this gas, because they're gonna be aggro to L1. But as we throw these grenades in here to contain them, they're gonna filter straight into these gas mines. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit and help manage, help keep this breach contained, and then here shortly we'll just start sending some shots with the Speargun here. Whoop! Of course we're gonna miss the first shot, right? See that creature or that terminid going around there, so we go right up the middle, right up the gut, to kind of avoid that. Get lucky there. There we go. Alright. We're hitting headshots now. Drop a grenade there. There's a lot of pouncers coming in. A lot of hunters. What do you guys think of these predator strain hunters? I'm not sure. I don't know that they're on this planet right now. But we did just have a planet open with the predator strain on it, and it was I didn't get to play it. I had a lot going on at that time, but I really enjoyed playing against the predator strain. Gloom, same kind of thing. I think between the two, I think the predator strain is definitely the more difficult of the two, or the more, you know, skill intensive, I guess I'd say. You gotta kind of lock in against them, and you can't let down. Even for a second. Okay, so we've spotted some more bugs here. So we're gonna take the fight and we're gonna exterminate. And see, you can see when you hit one bug with the gas, it can stun several additional bugs around, even that alpha commander there, which just allows us so much time to just patiently set up our kill shots. Gathering some samples here. We're kind of hanging out outside this objective here. We were thinking about grabbing that specimen vessel, but we got our supply pack on, and I think we'll leave it in its place until hopefully we find a way to come back and get it. But we'll see. Okay, so we're here in this nest. This is, I mean, Speargun is so good for this. Being able to close bug holes from range is so useful in this game. Because it doesn't take long once you go down into the nest. Even when it's empty like this, it's a matter of seconds, and you're overrun, and a breach is in. Alas, here we go. So we have our teammate here. So we feel a little more confident, I think, jumping in here to help out. Just because we have backup. Then we spot some friends. So we throw a couple of grenades to start the interaction there. And then, of course, we've got to overkill. Hey! Oh, okay. You always be ready for that. Always, always, always. He's trying to take your head off after they die. Okay, so we've got the nest complete here. Just be nice to your teammates. They're super helpful in a pinch. Okay. We spot some bugs off in the distance. We see A2 kind of working through some stuff there, so we're going to send some shots his way, or their way. Just to kind of help, because even teammates can kite enemies into the clouds of gas that you create. So it's actually kind of neat. You can help your teammates out in that way. Okay. So we've arrived here at Seaf. That looks like a smoke. Napalm, we're willing to pick that up. Try to be a little more thorough with our Seafs, just because, you know, every good missile counts. Have you guys been seeing the folks that run around with their pet mini nuke for a whole mission? I saw that the other day. It's pretty cool. It looked like the Seaf was on there, but it's in fact not. So we're gonna go try and find the last one, and oop, a little zap dog. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. I haven't tried that. That stratagem yet, that support backpack. Maybe I'll give it a try. I used the shield backpack a lot back in the old bot days. Okay, so we got some bugs coming in here. We've spotted this tank enemy here. It looks like a charger. So we're gonna send some ultimatum shots that way, and then just work on taking care of the rest. Just mop it up. Coyote here, just insane against the bugs, because between the fire, the attachments, I mean, the scope, you can pick these guys off from range, and it's just so good. I wish that the rest of the assault rifles would be brought up to this level. I think this is a good base level for this type of weapon. So yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I've even been enjoying this against the bots, funnily enough, and we'll have a video coming out in the coming days of just that, using the Coyote against bots, because it's just so good. What are some of your guys' favorite primaries? I had a long stint with the double-edged sickle. All right, so we run into another patrol here, so we're just going to start sending some shots out with the spear gun to get the CC going, and then we'll line up those kill shots. And then we see the breach come in. So we get these gas mines down next to us because we were already on the high ground. And so when the gas mines come down, they'll spread out over the top of that breach and really just help keep it contained and managed. So we're gonna rotate around here after we top off and help L1, continue to help L1 manage things. So of course we're being incredibly aggressive with our gas grenades. Better to be safe than sorry, because it's so quick to get overwhelmed against these bugs. All right, so they're confused. We're just finishing them off. Here we go. Hey, what you did? Hey. Yep. All right. That's so satisfying. There's just something about that high ground, picking off targets. Yeah, and as always, we're not really afraid to kind of stand in our gas for a couple of seconds, just because it kills you so slowly. Yeah. Bugs, all that dust and cloud and all that they create. Okay, so in comes an impaler. We had to reload there, but we send a shot out to him. Unsure if we hit that first shot. It was close. Talk about close. See, and this is why the Speargun is so good, because you just stop a charger mid-charge and you're out of trouble. Alright, so trying to send another shot out to finish off the impaler. Don't think we hit it though. So we're gonna close the distance here. Yeah. We tend to prioritize the bigger enemies like this before the smaller ones. Just because the bigger enemies, they just wreak havoc on the entire team. So rather than avoid them, we take them down and then we'll knock out the rest as they pursue us. And with heavy armor, we can take multiple hits from the smaller enemies before we go down, so we can kind of be we can kind of prioritize the bigger enemies. All right, so another breach is called in here, and we are starting the process over. So we call the gas mines in to a flat ground area in there to cut off one avenue. And then L1 has got them here in this choke point coming through, and we will manage the other sides and take it down. We see on the screen there that L1 needed some supplies, so we just resupply them real quick. Looks like a spore charger's come in, so we're just going to throw an ultimatum shot out there. Nice little 8 piece. Might as well shoot the other one. Have you guys ever used the laser cannon? It's super fun. I really like it against the bots. Popping whole eyeballs, super fun. Okay, so we're just working through the breach here, making sure we keep things contained. Alpha Commander head disappears there. Stim! Okay. Yeah, take that. Okay, so good. See, you just bully them. Hey, I needed to go that way anyway. Hey, L1, good to see you. I love it when they help you out. A little boost. I'm kind of a chunky lad anyway, so I always appreciate a good speed boost. Just kind of hold them in place, let L1 finish them off. Right. So we're headed to join our teammates here. We're going towards the generator. Get that up and running. We spot this patrol, or no, looks like they might be on the objective. Yeah. Either way, we engage. Gonna make pretty quick work of these guys. L1 and I have kind of been in a groove this whole game, up to this point anyway. That can always change. So we're pretty confident at this point, I'd say. So another patrol coming in here. Whoop. Looks like a rocket turret. So we're gonna move in. So there's usually some enemies in here. Doesn't look like there's any currently. So I'm just gonna get started on the generator here. these lights. Get out of here. Okay, looking good, looking good. L1's headed out of the pit here just to keep an eye on things. Looks like pretty much every angle's covered except back behind the generator, which we should be able to handle if the king comes in, but there's a cliff behind it, so unlikely any bugs are going to be coming from that direction. These things are so hard sometimes. Just don't want to cooperate. Alright. So this is the longest part of the process. Of course we get bored, so we're going to run around, lay down, pace, roll around, take a nap. Up, down, up, down. I'm alive, I'm dead. Alright. So we hear our teammates open fire straight over the top there, so we're just going to toss some grenades over just to help out. We're going to race. Okay, L1, you got it? You got it? Yeah. Thanks, L1. Alright, so next, or last, I suppose, just got to go upload this data and get on out of Dodge. So here we go. We're going to work our way across this field here. Really like having this 10x scope on the bug front because you really can. You can engage them from such a distance. It's super handy to engage them at that distance because you can pick off a ton of them before they get to you, which really goes a long way to surviving. So, all right. Be careful of our teammate there, just in case they're within. Oh, doesn't look like it. All right. Topping off. Looks like we're pretty clear for now, and then it looks like, yep, patrol going in, headed straight toward P3, so we're gonna line a shot up here. Yep. Just kind of shoot it into the group there. Send another one. And why not send 3? So always try to help teammates out from a distance when we think about it. So then you're going to have to deal with them at some point anyway. So rather than avoid them all and then deal with it on the back end at extraction, we just tend to take the fight and exterminate. So, okay. So satellite tower's headed up. There's always some out here on this other side. Bug breach coming in. Sweet. Have some fun. So we cut off that side there. So they have to go there to the left or to the west, it looks like. And so that east side is now cut off completely because of the gas. And so they either got to go off the cliff or come straight into our kill zone. So it was actually a pretty good bug breach to come in. So dramatic. We were plenty far away. All right. So just continuing to contain. Looks like L1 has a fun time with that. See, that's why you do that. See, dramatic for a reason. We've been killed one too many times by that. Stray 500, especially on the edge of these maps. They come in practically sideways. So, of course, P3 looks like they're having a bunch of fun. Those mechs are fun to run. I just wish they weren't made out of paper. Otherwise, I would run them more. Just in case, right? Yeah. Ah! Slithery little snack. I'm a snack. All right. So we got this done, and we are headed home. Guys, wait for me. I'm so heavy. So, of course, never hesitate to stand and jump off of a high place. All right, here we go. Ooh, don't want to go in there. We've been caught one too many. We've been stuck one too many times in this game, so just don't want to do that. Alright, so we're going to be probably chaining stims here to just to get to where we're going a little quicker. Otherwise, it'd take us 36 minutes just to run across the map. So it's a hot planet, so you know that stamina drains real quick. So just making sure, you know, we see those pointy structures like that. It usually means enemies, but at least we've already cleared it. So just heading towards extraction here. Looks like our teammates have engaged some bugs, but seem to be managing pretty well. Oh.
Package acquired.
Whee! And then, see, if we hadn't have done that, we wouldn't have spotted this charger here. So, we lead with the gas per the usual and just send an ultimate. Ooh, that's not bad. This would help if we hit our shot. Do all that, and then it just walks up and pokes us in the eye. Alright. So we're just taking care of the rest here. Another charger behemoth coming in. Introducing, give him an ultimatum. Didn't take the deal. Don't want to die to this rocket sentry here, so we kind of just duck out of its way. And then we're going to rotate back around this side, the side of extract here, because we are in the line of fire of the teammates. So we're going to cut off that side here with gas per the usual, and then contain with grenades while helping take bugs out from a distance. And then we will throw our barrage in over the top as our teammates' barrage finishes, so that we can just have a continuous stream of barrage coming down. And we see a patrol coming over top, and so we engage them because everybody's coming to us anyway, because extraction has been called. So send some shots into the Speargun. Yep. Just if anything makes it out, shoot it. Right. Those rocket sentries, man, they do work. If you guys haven't tried the rocket sentry yet, and you've been on the fence about trying it, try it. Especially on the bot front. It's so good. Yeah, it's like another player, honestly. And then the ability to draw aggro away from yourself, it's invaluable at times. Okay, that vile type is a monster. So, invulnerable vile titan here. So we're just gonna keep it stunned for the moment. There we go, good one down. Okay. So we see some more bugs coming in. It's at 500, we're still on the edge of the map. All right. So just manage, keep it contained. Because it's about time like this where folks start running out of ammo and running out of stratagems, and so we have to be proactive about keeping our teammates safe here with our supply pack glitch and infinite grenades and ultimatum. So we take down the impaler here. Oh, thank you, opponent's back. Or not opponent, always with the opponent. Teammate, hi!
Freedom never sleeps!
It's electric. Alright, so we finish them off. And we've got the larva. And the shuttle's departing. Okay. Here we are. GG's, everyone. GG's, teammates. Yeah, that was a pretty smooth run. 3 150s in the same lobby. It looked like our teammates were actually really solid, even 67 there. And so, like I said, even level is not indicative of ability. So, yeah, pretty smooth run there. Yeah, full clear. 20-some minutes. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, that felt smooth. We didn't stop moving for the most part unless we were on an objective, and took the fights, took them down. We're able to manage the breaches effectively in teams of 2. Yeah. Oh, look at all those samples. Yeah. 44 samples total. So that can of soup that's a good chunk of samples there. Can of sample soup. No kidding. Okay. GG's, teammates. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of the week. It's getting colder out there. All right, time for some stats. We're all nerds here. Let's check it out. Oh, my goodness. 356 kills, no deaths. Of course, all the stim usage. All right, guys. Love you all. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you for coming.